had the chance to catch up with Ole Miss wide receiver DK Metcalf. Some mock drafts have him going as high as 5. Certainly going to be a first-round pick. Really talented dude. Enjoyed the conversation. Think you will too. DK, I know you're busy. It's kind of a big week in your life. Thanks for being here.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate you. Appreciate our friends at Old Spice. So, how you feeling? Couple days away. Where's your head at right now?
I mean, it's everywhere, but I'm trying to stay calm and just enjoy this time.
I think a lot of casual fans maybe don't realize for guys like you, you're a very, very highly projected draft pick. For all the guys who are going to be drafted, it is a long process. You're doing media interviews like this one. There's the combine. There's interviews. There's pro days. There's meeting with individual teams. And then there's the wait for Thursday and for some guys beyond Thursday of this entire month, many months long process. What's been the most nerve-wracking part of it for you?
I would probably say just being out away from my family training. I kind of got a little homesick while I was out there, but I knew while I was out there just to train so I can perform to the best of my abilities. But when I got back home, just to see my family, everything was great, and I'm just enjoying the team visits and then the process and then just the waiting process.
You were born, you were raised, you went to high school, and you played football in one of the most beautiful cities in the country. And for people who have not been to Oxford, Mississippi, they're missing out. In the next stage of your life, the next adventure, whether it's Buffalo or wherever it is, you're going to be somewhere around the country. How do you feel about the fact that pretty soon you're going to be calling some new and big city home?
I mean, it's going to be new to me since I've never been out of Oxford before. But I'm ready for it, and I'm just ready to get back to playing football.
You're a very fast, you're a very big, you're a very physical receiver. At what point in your life as a football player did you start to realize just physically you had this advantage at this position?
Probably when people started telling me, like my junior year in high school. I didn't think I was that big, but lining up against my opponents, and then just my teammates telling me, "Dude, you're big." So just hearing them say that. It was really a good feeling, I guess, just knowing that I would probably have the opportunity to play at the next level in college and then take my talents to the NFL one day.
You're one of 2 receivers this century who at the combine weighed in at 225 or more and clocked a 40 time of 4.35 or faster. The other, Calvin Johnson, going to be in the Hall of Fame at some point. Though your 3-cone and your short shuttle times on the other end of the spectrum, when you talk to GMs and you talk to football executives, how much are they asking about some of the combine times that weren't quite as eye-popping?
I really haven't gotten that question a ton because they know it was a long day for me, and then I was ready to get home to my family. So I improved those times in my pro day, and then, they know I can run routes, so I'm not worried about my 3-cone and short shuttle.
Most guys, most GMs you talk to, not all, but most will say that the real measurement comes in the tape and what guys have done on the field. And obviously, you and all your colleagues who are trying to make it to the NFL are going to go through all the interviews, all the combines, all of those things. But just your perspective, what do you think the balance should be in terms of evaluating guys for what they did over the course of their football career in college versus one day or a couple days in Indianapolis?
I really can't say. Because when I stepped on the field in college, I did what I was supposed to do when I was playing. And then at the combine, I also did what I was supposed to do. So I can't really be a GM and tell them how to evaluate players. But I know in my mind, I did what I was supposed to do.
Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry, teammates together in college. Now they're teammates together at the pro level. Have you and A.J. Brown talked at all about what that might look like if it ever came to fruition someday?
Yes, sir. We've thought about it. We've talked about it a little bit, but we can't leave out our trio and Lod. So if we all could just link up one day back on the same team, it would be great. And, that receiving core is going to be one of the best.
What when you look at the NFL, whether it's guys playing now or in the past, are there any receivers you either try to emulate or guys you've just watched and there's things about their game that you've studied and tried to add to your own arsenal?
I watch a lot of Julio, Calvin, and Randy Moss. Those are three of the main players that I watch a lot.
A lot of the mock drafts that are out there have you going very, very high, right? 4, 5, very high in the first round. How much do you let yourself, whether it's media drafts or talking to people through your agent, how much do you let yourself really start to think about where you might go and what that fit might be like before you actually hear your name called?
I really can't think about that right now. I'm just taking it all in and just enjoying the process because, anything can happen Thursday or Friday. Just like I said, I'm just taking it all in and just enjoying this process with my family.
Talked to a former GM yesterday, and he had an interesting point about putting a draft board together, not just receiver by receiver, for example, but football player by football player, doing their boards horizontally and vertically. When you're meeting with GMs, when you're meeting with executives, what's the pitch where you say, look, I want to be part of your football team. I'm a winner. I can make a difference. How are you selling yourself when you get the opportunity with various teams?
Like I said, I feel like I'm a complete receiver who can catch the ball, run routes, and then block, and I want to win. So, you can go check my college film. I'm a team player first. I played on special teams, and then I just want to win.
You're joining us thanks to our friends at Old Spice and the all-new Fresher collection featuring new body washes with real benefits forged by real ingredients like moisturization and exfoliation, because Old Spice knows that men have skin too. I'm actually wearing Old Spice. That's true. I'm wearing it right now. So tell me if you can. I know you got a lot going on. You're about to be an NFL star, but what are you doing with Old Spice right now?
Just reiterating what you said with their new Fresher collection, moisturized with shea butter and relax with lavender. You can find those two ingredients at Walmart, and I'm just using them and preparing for the draft.
Is there anybody in particular, just because of their excellence at stopping receivers from doing what they do, that you're looking forward to going up against when you get to the NFL level?
Every team that's on our schedule next year.
All right, last question for you, DK, before we let you go. Obviously, at this point, I know, the world knows you're going to be in the National Football League. You're going to be drafted pretty high on Thursday, and you're going to have a real opportunity to have a great career. Is there a turning point where you can look back in the moment before and after you realize this was going to happen? Maybe the time where you thought to yourself, wow, I might actually make a career out of this.
Well, my dad said he saw it a while ago, but I really couldn't see it until I persevered after I broke my foot my freshman year. And then I persevered through that, and then the next year I played a whole season, and the game just started to become easier to me as the season went on, and AJ just started putting the work in more and more and more, and just said that we're going to get out of here next year.
DK Metcalf, really appreciate the time. Congrats all your success at Ole Miss and all your success going forward. I know that you're not going to still be there on the board when the time comes. Let me just throw in, as a Bears fan, Chicago's a beautiful place to live. That's all I'm going to say. I appreciate you. I appreciate Old Spice. And congratulations and good luck going forward.
Yes, sir. Thank you.